Welcome to an episode of Beyond Cheers, the Detective Gomez Files. I'm your host, Detective Gomez. I want to thank everyone for being here today and listening to our show. Now, today we're talking about 5 faceless ways to break up with someone if you don't want to look them in the face. 5 faceless ways. We're going to talk about those today. I get some clients sometimes that ask me, Detective Gomez, I don't want to look at this guy in the face. He was cheating on me. I just want to just be done with it. And I'm going to give you 5 faceless ways to do that. Okay?
This is Detective Gomez, everybody. He'll uncover everything that you're hiding. This is Detective Gomez, everybody.
All right, so let's go with the first one. Then the first one is text message. Everybody's got a phone these days. There's no reason why you can't text someone and just tell them to get out of your life. There are some pros and cons here. We'll talk about that real quick. The first one, it says here, the pros are quick, direct, and leaves record of the conversation. So in case you have to call the police on the guy, you can say, look, I told this guy to leave me alone. Here's the evidence. Okay. Number 2, cons can come across as impersonal and insensitive. Who cares? But I think that you should, you can do text message. Number 2, email. Everybody's got email now. You can email them. It says here the pros allows for more detailed explanation and gives both parties time to process the information. That means it's almost like a little story. You're reading them and telling them, hey, by the way, we didn't work out because this, and this. They can sit there and read it, look at it, and process it. And then the cons are still lacks a personal touch. It can be seen as a way to avoid a difficult conversation. Exactly. It's exactly what you're doing. You're avoiding difficult conversation. You can read you want to send them 2 or 3 paragraphs, do that. Number 3, social media message. Pros, convenient and immediate, especially if the relationship started on or primarily existed online. So lots of times people say, I'm Facebook official or Instagram official or officially on social media. A lot of celebrities do this. That's official on the internet, but then you got to break up on the internet. And it says cons are highly impersonal and can feel public, even if sent privately, at the risk of accidental public exposure. Well, if you're going to make it an official social media official relationship, then that's the way you got to break up. Some people don't like it, but don't do it. Don't do it next time. I was going to say Leo like that. Number 4, phone call. Pros provides a more personal touch than text or email and allows a real-time conversation and closure, which lots of times will start off, hey, by the way, for example, Jim, we didn't work out because, whatever you want to say to the guy, okay? Didn't work out, and then you just hang up the phone on them. Boom, you're done. Then you block them. Cons, it says here, cons can still feel impersonal compared to a face-to-face, and the immediate emotional reaction can be intense. Yeah, so what? Shouldn't have cheated on you, right? Number 5, messaging apps such as WhatsApp, Messenger, things like that. Pros offer an immediacy of text messaging with added features like so if you text somebody like something like on WhatsApp, like if you can tell they've read it because it's like a little mark that shows up, and media sharing to clarify the message. So it's just a way of you showing that, hey, they got the message, they read it, it shows that they've read it, and you're done. So that he can't say, oh, I never got that message, or I never got that. They got it, but you can tell there's like a little check mark or something like that on WhatsApp that you can see. Cons says similar drawbacks to text messaging, potentially seen as avoiding face-to-face conversation. Oh well, it happens that way sometimes. Sorry. Here at the bottom says there's important considerations when you're doing the faceless breaking up. Number 1, clarity. Regardless of the method that you use, be clear and direct to avoid misunderstanding. Okay. And I think that means something like if you're going to break up with somebody, say, I'm breaking up with you, lose my number, don't ever call me again, don't ever text me again, stay away from my family and friends. Okay. You're drawing the line, you're telling them exactly what you want. Respect. Show respect for the other person's feelings, avoid the cruel and insensitive language is crucial. That's a bunch of BS. There's no respect for anybody. If they cheat on you, did you wrong, whatever they did to you to make them want to break up, there's no avoiding feelings. Now, if there's some reason y'all just aren't working out, you aren't clicking together, then say, okay, by the way, Dave, we're just not working out together. It's just we have so many differences. You like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. You know, guys, if it's a girl, say, hey, you might have a female that just got too expensive taste for you. Say, I can't afford you. I'm sorry. This is not going to work out. That's just the way it is. Timing. It says her timing. Considering timing as your message, avoid, it says when you're going to leave the message, think about timing. So they're saying here, don't avoid major holidays, birthdays, significant anniversaries. Screw that. When you're done with somebody, you're done. Do it that day and be done with it. I don't think you should hold on to it any longer than you have to. It's over. It's over. Let it go. And the last one is just follow up. Be prepared to follow up questions to offer some form of closure. Okay. That's why when you text somebody, use email, messenger, anything you do, phone calls, whatever, very clear that it's over. Over. Make it very clear so that they know and they're crystal clear that it's over. Because you don't want anybody wanting to meet with you face to face. You got to come tell me face to face to tell you it's really over. I don't buy it, BS. Once you say this is 2024, right now you can break up with anybody so much easier than you could back in the good old days. Okay, so it's over. It's over. Be done with it and move on. Okay, you got evidence, screenshot it, do whatever you got to do, but it's over. So let's go over the 5 faceless ways to break up with somebody. Okay, number 1, text message. 2, email. Number 3, social media message. Number 4, phone call. Number 5, messaging apps such as WhatsApp. Okay, so think about those 5, and if you need to use those to your advantage and break up that person and move on and have a better 2024. All right, take care. And we want to thank you for being part of our show today. And I hope you learned a little something. I learned a little something too, because all these ways of breaking up with people is so much easier than, like I said, that it used to be back in the good old days. All right. Okay. So now also we got to thank our sponsor, Mr. Juan Hernandez. You know, he's a personal injury attorney here in Dallas, Texas. He takes care of car accidents, 18-wheeler accidents, motorcycle accidents, slip and falls. If you're injured, wasn't your fault, you need help, contact him at 214-900-0000 or visit him at juanlaw.com. And of course, if you need a private investigator, contact this guy, Detective 𝗟𝗶𝗵𝐿. That's me. I can help you out with your investigations and anything else you might need. You know, infidelity is my specialty, divorce, missing persons, background checks, GPS devices, all kinds of one-on-one conversations. You need some coaching, I can help you out with that. Contact me, I will help you out. I truly care for my clients. I care for you too. All right, take care. I'll see you next time on Beyond Cheaters, Detective 𝗟𝗵𝐿 Files, and we'll see you next time.
This is Detective 𝐂𝐚𝐻, everybody. He'll uncover everything that you're hiding. This is Detective 𝐂𝐚𝐻, everybody. Watch out, he'll know if you're lying. This is Detective